It's me, Bree McGee. Welcome to my little corner of the world. How are you today? Very well, I hope. And whatever your day looks like, I hope it's going swimmingly. This is Bree's Breeze, and today we're going to talk about what is so wrong with rain. So get a drink and grab a snack and let's get to work. Now, I wonder what is so wrong with rain. And I'm going to accompany this with a story of what happened to me not long ago. I had been at one of my hospital appointments and I had come out of hospital feeling quite rough and poorly. And I have to catch 2 buses there and 2 buses back. I'd taken the first bus back and I was on my way to the bus stop for the second bus to get home when suddenly the heavens opened and it started to rain. But it didn't only rain, it absolutely poured. I think they used to call it raining cats and dogs. But the rain was such that it was so heavy, it was noisy and loud as well. And soon after it had begun, then you could see rivulets on the pavement, down the road and in the gutters forming. But the thing that struck me the most, that made me shake my head in disbelief, was that some people screamed and ran for cover. Now I can understand running for cover if you don't want to get wet, fine, but screaming, I found that a little bit odd, and it's not the first time I've experienced that either. I was wearing, thankfully, my winter coat because I'd checked the weather app beforehand on my phone and found that it was going to rain, so I'd gone prepared. I can't carry an umbrella, so I have to make sure I have a coat with a hood. And thankfully I was wearing it on that day. But so were the people who screamed and ran for cover. They had decent coats on too. So I didn't understand that reaction to rain. What is so wrong with rain that causes someone to react that way? It's just water at the end of the day. It's not a corrosive substance, is it? It's just wetness and water and would soon dry later on. So that was a situation and an experience I had that I found a little bit flummoxing. I finally arrived at my bus stop, which had a bit of a canopy on it. So I stood under there, although it was leaking everywhere in every corner. So it didn't really stave off the rain that well. But I just found the whole situation puzzling, and it actually only lasted a few minutes, that downpour, that terrific downpour, and it did cause lots of water everywhere in the road and on the pavements. But nonetheless, I think the reaction of some people to that rain was a little bit over the top. But that's just my experience and my opinion. Maybe it is a scream-worthy thing. I don't know, but to me, it's just water. It's just one of the elements we get. And I honestly quite enjoy it. And I found it fascinating that day, the amount of water that did fall in that rain spell that we had. But no, I just wondered what it was all about and what was so wrong with rain. So let me know what you think in the comments, and all that's left to say is thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll be thinking of you from my little corner of the world to yours. Bye for now.